Another day, another bike ride. Sup? Subbity sup. We out here back at it again. Same old, same old. Hope your day's going good. Well, if this light's cooperating with me, my day's going just fine. I don't know what it is. Every time I start, I'm always winded just for a couple of seconds, and then it starts to go away as I get going. Quite windy tonight yet again. Same as last night. Wind blowing eastward. My mistake. Not the same as last night. Wind blowing westward. Southwest. Yesterday the wind was blowing east. So going downtown should even be faster than usual. Coming home, slower. And coming home is harder because of the hills. So that's where the true Dark Souls will begin. It's like kind of a double whammy. It's a double whammy because, like, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Well, no, not really. I'm tripping. I get reversed with things in my head a lot. You'll notice when you watch these videos. When it's tough when you're riding and giving a physical effort to say what you mean all the time. I know my right from left, but if I were to communicate to someone to go left, I might say go right by accident, even though I mean go left. So we'll just say I won't be coaching any rally drivers anytime soon. Hey buddy, left-hand turn 100 meters ahead. Drives off a cliff. I used to play a game called Escape from Tarkov, and the audio in that game is very confusing. So it's like it's a war conflict simulation game. And it's not like exactly real, but it is very realistic in some elements. but not others. And whenever I'd play with my buddy, oh my god, that sentence sounds really funny, play with my buddy. Anyway, whenever I would duo with my friend, I would confuse right and left so much. It's just fucking chaotic comms. Like, God. It showed me I was not cut out for war after all. Yeah, I'm bluer today. No, that game showed me so much about people and myself. Like, it's far from perfect, but it does show you how friendly fire happens all the time in war when people are on edge. I almost never friendly fired. I played the game for like 3,000 or 4,000 hours. I friendly fired maybe one time ever. And the person who made me friendly deserved it. They acted in like a manner that made them look like an enemy so much in the moment. It was so confusing. Yeah, I haven't played that game in a long time though. There's a good chance I may never play it again. There's a lot of shady stuff that happened with that game. But that's not the main reason why I don't play it anymore. Like, one of the main reasons why I don't play it anymore is the cheating community is just so rampant. And all it takes is a couple cheaters to really do a lot of damage. And there's thousands of them. I used to love competitive games. And now there's like so much stuff that has driven me away from the competitive scene of a lot of these games. Like, I used to be such a Dota fiend. I loved regular Dota, Dota 2. Blizzard basically killed Battle.net with their own two hands, and like the way they remade Warcraft 3, that like really killed Dota. Then Dota 2, I was like a 6,000 rating player. No, I was 5,000 rating. And I mained Sand King. And I just stopped playing the game for a really long time. And my first game back was on like the new map that they had designed. And they completely replaced the old map. Like, and just added all this new stuff. And it was just never the same for me. I could never like reintegrate into the game, and it's my fault. I never gave it a chance, but it was good for me to quit ultimately, because the game really didn't give much to my life. and I took it way too seriously. Like, all the game allowed me to do was desperately hang on to the friends that I had left from high school. And I'm not in contact with a lot of them now that I don't play. But I was one of the best players in our group. Like, I just, whenever I was learning a new character, I'd always just put my all into like mastering one at a time. So I always specialized in about like 5 to 10 characters in these games. That way I couldn't be completely shut out in the band phase. Because players, when you're playing ranked, they look you up and they see what you're best at, and then they target ban you. Same things happen in tournaments too. Whew. I could have got away with leaving my long sleeve shirt home tonight, but if it rains, it'll still be a little nice until it gets wet. Almost sounded like that guy had gears on that BMX. Something was like rigid on it. We are just gonna get away from this truck. I also recently stopped playing like League of Legends. I uninstalled it for the first time in my life. There's this anti-cheater program called Vanguard that they added to the game, and I love that they're like trying to take a stance against the cheater problem. But the company Tencent that runs Riot, basically their program runs at the let that bike go by. Their program runs at the kernel level of your PC. So for laymen that don't know what that means, it's like at the core of your processes, and it can access everything in your PC. And you can't, if you want to play the game, you can never turn the program off. Can't turn the program off ever, and Like, it can collect all this data and info on you. And Tencent is always caught up in these scandals of like security breach, and a lot of people will be like, do you think Riot would be stupid enough to sell your data? They'll lose so much money. And it's like, they never like say they're outright selling your data and files, and this runs at the kernel level of your computer, so they could get everything that's on your computer in all your drives, everything, passwords, everything. So if you want to like leak a bunch of information to unscrupulous people and say, oh, we had a breach, you're on your own now, kinda, you should change your passwords and such, you know, that can happen. And now, in all my data leaking for a video game isn't worth it to me at this stage in my life, especially for anti-cheats that people have already found lots of ways around, and in an economy in the game where new accounts are just so easy to access. Like, people can buy accounts for like a few dollars, even less if you buy a whole bunch of them. There's just a lot of things in gaming that I just can't get past in my head anymore, so I try to play like more solo-oriented games now when I do want to, but it's like really boring since I like to compete against humans. We can go. Right now though, oh my god, the YouTube algorithm has been so much promoting Fallout New Vegas content to me because I've been playing Fallout New Vegas. And like, I've watched some memes from the game here and there, and man, once like you're in that web, they don't stop promoting Fallout content to you, and I had to like hide so much of it. The Fallout show came out. I'm not really interested in that at all, to be honest with you, so I'm not gonna watch it. Even though people say it's like okay, I'm not for it. Like, I just don't care. I know it'll never match the experience that the games gave me, and just the autonomy to like choose the sides, factions, how you act, who you kill in the games. It's just so much more fun to play. No Queen Street tonight. I only do Queen Street on weekends because then it's packed. And then it's kind of funny. man, move over. Oh my God, what a joy. Man, what the fuck? Get out of the way! Stupid idiot, man. If that guy did that for me one more block, I swear to God. You would have seen a psychotic meltdown. Whew. It takes a second for me to like get back to normal after something like that happens with that minivan. Because like once it happens 3 times, it's like a lot of things that are happening. It's no longer a coincidence. Something's off. Either the driver's drunk, they're doing it on purpose, they're on their cell phone, or they're just completely clueless and shouldn't be driving. It's like getting caught behind this guy increases my risk of getting hurt so much, especially in that area, because there's constructions going on the right. There's streetcar tracks to the left, so your options are really limited in some scenario. This guy might be turning. What are you doing? Some windy wind now coming home. It's actually not that bad, but it is blowing into me. We running every red tonight. I always think about like how every second you save or changes your destiny for better or for worse. Smooth riding there, brother. This is some next level fucking homeless shit going on here on this bicycle. gear shift. They still protesting. Oh. Feels so nice to feel good. I was feeling so bad there for like a week and a half. I must have been sick and just not realized it. My body must have been fighting something because I just wasn't there. You know, I tried, but I was not there. Just so easy to body pain for a couple weeks there, like week and a half. Of course. No light. Here we go. A lot of people are scared indoors tonight because they know the rain's coming. It roared raining all of last night. Jesus, man. Nothing quite gives you appreciation for a roof over your head like a huge storm. Like this guy over here in this tent, I bet he wanted a roof. This tent bullshit in parks, I don't want to be mean because, like, I know those people aren't there because they want to be, you know? It's like, but it's like, I can't stand seeing it either. out there. That way I don't breathe in any of that guy's cigarette smoke. Where'd this jogger head come from? Did they open up a bridge here? Yeah, they did. They opened up the sidewalk at the top. You can exit there now instead of going down the stairs. How's that for a spook? I shouldn't do that, but that's my path, and I don't want to slow down. Sorry. That is an ass move. I should have slowed down. I feel I'm sorry everyone, and I'm sorry to that woman. I would go back to apologize, but that would be creepy at night. So it's better just to keep going. You don't think about things sometimes, you know, it's a woman and it's night and just two in my own ride. Apology, that is really not good. Wouldn't kill me to slow down by a couple kilometers for a moment there. Man, fuck that woman, Rusty. You're the alpha male. All that matters in this world is you. You know what? You're right. I'm just joking. Nah. I usually try to be mindful and respectful of people, but I just wasn't in that situation. Cars love being in a big rush to overtake me at this corner. It's like some next level mental illness. Hey, we got the light ahead, we're lucky. Like all that just to get the bingo buddy. That's it. That's all. And remember, the same ride is never the same ride.